Hello fellow woodworking people, let me demonstrate you the Kaindl Woodcarver Gold. Okay, this is how you mount the woodcarver to your angle grinder. Open it up. This is a safety adapter ring. Take your angle grinder. The base plate stays in. You put the adapter to it, put the woodcarver on it, and fix it. The basic build of this tool is like a chainsaw. And a chainsaw is dangerous, period. So you work with a chainsaw, you better hold it with both hands real good. Because if you twist a little bit and that thing kicks back, it's not your lucky day. The woodcarver runs absolutely free in your hand. And you have absolutely no kickback. How come? The little piece, that's the tooth, the cutter. The huge part in front of it, that's not a depth guide, because the depth guide only works on the top. That's a surrounding guard from the tip all the way down to the bottom to a never heard of 0.4 millimeters. And 0.4 mil, that's a little bit less than nothing. So what can you do with this tool? The woodcarver works in all kinds of woods, whatever it is, all kinds of plastics and insulation materials, no stone, no metal. Cutting out a holder, running a pipe or a cable. Now let's run a cable, and lucky you hit that beam. If you take a chisel for this job, all the plaster will fall off the wall. Maybe the whole beam is loose. Cutting out a piece for a canal can be done with a jigsaw, not a problem. Cutting out that holder out of an OSB board, I wish you all the fun in the world. All the jobs where you have not enough space to get in with other machines, this is where an angle grinder comes in handy. Forward, backward, insert your cable. That's the fastest slot in your world. Up, down, any direction. And now you know what you have to do for the next 2.5 hours. Sanding, but not with the woodcarver. Absolutely smooth and perfect. Okay, let's do it extreme. This is laminated floorboards. The laminate coating itself is half of nothing. So you touch it, you're through. On this side we have paint. On this side we have glue. This is not a regular paint. This is anti-fouling, which is an underwater boat paint. If you need to find out how a disaster looks like, touch this stuff with a sander. This much anti-fouling takes this stacks of sandpapers. And this is hot melt out of a glue gun. The stuff heats up again, it sticks again. This is how thick the laminate coating is. Now your glue is here. And what you see here, that is the secret. That is 0.4 millimeters, the actual cut of the tool. Now if you look at the teeth now, any other tool that spins by itself is completely gummed up right now. This one is not. Second difference to the chainsaw, this is not a regular steel. A regular HSS steel is 36, 38 Rockwell hard. A file is 50, a good one is 58, maybe 60. And this tool is 62. So the disc is harder than a file, but nothing lasts forever. One day this thing is dull. Don't throw it away. You have two choices. Either you take the diamond grinding stick or you take the diamond file. The easiest way to do it, put it in your battery drill, get into the tooth, line up the angle. On this side, you let it run up this way. So always from the inside to the outside, you have 3 teeth on this side. Then you flip it over, opposite direction, but always from the inside to the outside. And do the other 3 teeth. So regrinding of the woodcarver takes you 1 or 2 minutes. Alternative is the diamond file. Take off the handle, put it in your battery drill the same way, and you do the exact same thing. Always from the inside to the outside. Another big problem is plastics. If it's thin and hard, it chips and breaks. If it's double stack, even with a special PVC saw blade, if you're not extremely careful, it chips and breaks. If it's transparent, you have one more problem, because then you have all the static chips inside the chambers and you can't get them out. Use the woodcarver, nothing works better. Here's the chips, and that is the way a cut should look like. No chipping, no breaking, nothing. This is no dirt, this is wood. But if you have to work in particle board or MDF board, that is a different story. In this case, you put this guard over the existing guard of your angle grinder. With this little hook, you screw it down in the second handle hole, and now it looks like this one. Put a vacuum to it, and all the dust is gone. An angle grinder has a lot of advantages, but one big disadvantage is you can't do a straight cut because you have nothing, no alignments, nothing on it. Put the guard over it, and now you can use it, the guard, as an alignment for a perfect straight cut. So that is the Kaindl Woodcarver Gold. For further information, you go to our website, kaindlwoodcarver.de.